Hello and welcome to more War of the Spark draft. What do we got here? Ignite the Beacon. Obnixilis is, I think, really good. I love me some mana geodes. And honestly, this deck's pretty weak. I don't know how I feel about Heartwarming Redemption. I probably tried it at some point, but probably not today. I don't think this card's first pickable. I do think this card is first pickable. At the very worst, you can kill your own creatures to draw cards. The static effect gives you a pretty good level of inevitability. And in a pinch, you can kill an opposing creature, although it is significant card disadvantage. So I'm going to take Obnixilis and really hope to wheel MTGO to Ignite the Beacon, Liliana's Triumph, Heartwarming Redemption. But this pack is really not good, so I don't know how likely that is. Ooh, you know what goes good with Obnixilis? All these cards, actually. Leyline Prowler is probably what I'm going to take. I mean, this card is kind of the backbone of all the decks I love to draft, which is the like multicolored Planeswalker stuff, because it's 3 mana, 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink. So you play it early and it stops a lot of your opponent's attacks, and then it taps for mana of any color. So it ramps you and fixes your mana. Like, all of those things are amazing. I love Tibalt. The more I play with it, the better I think this card is. He basically makes 2 things that kill 2/2 creatures. And, you know, there's some marginal cases where if they have a really good 1/1 that they don't want to attack into, it's just great. And if you saw my cat draft, the opponents can't gain life kind of matters. But I'm going to take the Prowler. Ooh. So everyone pointed out when I read this card the first time, it's not nearly as good as I thought. When damage dealt it to it, you remove that many counters. So it's so much worse than I thought before. Really not a big fan of this card, given that information. Ashiok does not do that much. I really don't think I like that card too much. Probably we are going to be taking either a Herald of the Dreadhorde or a Kazmina's Transmutation. This is a good, like, kind of conditionless removal spell on anything, but it is in blue. And given that right now we're just pretty good green-black stuff, I'm going to take what I think is one of the better black commons. Ooh. Centaur Nurturer might be one of the best green commons, by the way. I know Pledge of Unity is great, and seeing that late is maybe a sign, but I honestly think that the Centaur Nurturer deck is better. I don't think going aggressive in this format is the best thing you can be doing, as evidenced by my draft records when I don't go when I go like 5-color stuff. Okay. We can take a Crawl Stinger. This card is also good. There's a lot of Death Touch in this format. It's kind of sweet if we get like a Vraska. With all the Death Touch we have, like Leyline Prowler plus Vraska means you can grow this a lot. Sorry, my phone keeps ringing. So I kind of like taking that. It's either that Interplanar Beacon or a Bonds of Insight. And yeah, I don't see a reason to stray from green-black just yet. I think all of our cards have a very high power level. Now, let's see. We still don't have any removal. Is Time Twist even good in this deck? Not really. Okay, so basically I don't like any of the green or black cards in this pack. Now I'm trying to think what card I like the most out of all of them. Teferi's Time Twist is a great way to reset something like Obnixilis. And Spellkeeper Weird is really good for buying back removal spells. I think I'd rather buy back removal spells. Wow, that's a late Gleaming Overseer. But I think I'm going to take Gateway Plaza. I think getting the fixing is actually more important. These packs have been pretty bad. I really want to see the Mana Geode or whatever wheel from the next pack. I guess I take a Charity Extractor because I'm not doing anything else. Come on. Yes! Yes! We did it! We did it! Mana Geode wheeled. Nobody else is drafting it. I feel so happy right now. Artifact Enchantment or card from a graveyard. It's a better Naturalize, I suppose. I'm not going to play any of the rest of the cards, so I'll take a sideboard effect, I guess. In the mirror match, it's probably pretty good, actually. Guess Thundering Ceratok in case we just need like big dudes. 5 mana 4/5 is huge. Wow, Teferi's Time Twist wheeled? Okay. I get the feeling people just don't understand how to draft this format. That's definitely possible. You know, this could actually be an Arboreal Grazer. Wow, we have 2. Anyway, this could be an Arboreal Grazer deck. Probably not, but a 1 mana 0/3 reach that lets you ramp, especially because we're probably going to be choosing to be on the draw a lot of the time. That's not a bad rate. I actually don't like Neheb that much, unless you're like super aggro, but he just dies to like a lot of effects in the format. So not super stoked. I mean, he's a really good card. A 4-mana 5/4 trample that like lets you loot a bunch of stuff, like is great, but I don't think it's worth stressing our mana for. We're looking at Bleeding Edge, Spark Harvest, and another Centaur Nurturer. I kind of like, it's kind of weird, but I almost like Spark Harvest more than Bleeding Edge because we really don't care about the 2/2. And this can be cast for cheaper, and it can kill Planeswalkers. I know this card is a better card in general if you're like attacking because you can like get tempo, but it's hard to cast. Only kills 2/2s. I'm going to take Spark Harvest. We already have a Nurturer. And we at least need to get some spells so we can do Spellkeeper weird stuff. Ooh. I think I probably take this. This card's way too good to pass on. I don't think Flux Channeler is really that necessary for this deck, and I'm going to hope to wheel the Guild Globe, but I would definitely play it, because there's not much else for us here. Maybe No Escape or Law Rune Enforcer, but this card's definitely the best card in the pack by a mile. Ooh. I say ooh. There's Domri's Ambush, which is good if you have creatures. What do we have to cast that on? Charity Extractor it's kind of good with. It's really good with Leyline Prowler. We could also take Teo the Shield Mage. That puts us into white, but that card can just help you survive literally forever. And, nah, I'll take the Ambush. I think it's just a better card, and Shield Mage is probably going to wheel. Okay, now we can take Pyro Helix. Rampage almost always wheels. Sometimes it doesn't. It is a much better card in general, but basically, if I knew none of these cards would wheel, I would take the Rampage. Because I think there's a chance that it wheels, I kind of want to take this Pyro Helix. But then, yeah, I'm going to take the Pyro Helix. I think I'm okay to risk stuff here. 6 mana, huh? I just feel like this card is bad. If you gained life, or it cost like 5, maybe. But the fact that you have to wait until turn 6 means your opponent probably has like 6 lands. And then they can play everything up to like 5 drops. I'm not a huge fan. I'm going to take another Herald of the Dreadhorde just because it blocks really well. Like if this wheels, maybe I'll take it, but I think this is a good card. Tibalt's Rager's a pretty good early blocker and a good mana sink. Otherwise, there's like a Thunder Drake, Sarkhan's Catharsis. I don't love either of those. What does this card do? I don't actually think I've ever seen this played. Whenever another thing dies, put a counter on it. Okay, that's pretty good. I will take, I don't know which one of these two. Maybe I do want the Thunder Drake, just to have like a flyer. Because I'm not going to be attacking with this. Okay, I'll take a Thunder Drake. It's an Erratic Visionary. These packs have gotten a lot worse. Snare Spinner can trade with 3 power flyers. This can loot. Basically, the question is, do I want to be able to loot or block flying creatures? Probably block flying creatures. Okay, well, we got that back. I'll take an Aid the Fallen now, though. Rebuying, right now we only have Ob Nixilis, but I'm imagining we'll be able to find more Planeswalkers in the later packs. Being able to rebuy that is a really good effect. I think this might be too many time twists. So we're just going to take Devouring Hellion, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter there. Spark Reaper is good. We don't have too many creatures to sacrifice, but maybe like Herald of the Dreadhorde can like gain us some life and stuff. Just anything that goes through your deck is nice. Wow, I don't think any of the cards wheeled from this pack that we wanted. That's a little upsetting, but I'll take the Skulker. And then there's the Visionary, so we got everything. Demolish, because of the art. Okay, so we're gonna need a better pack 3. I think this pack was just a really bad sequence of packs. Like, even early on, they didn't have that many good cards. Alright, single combat. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. We're probably gonna take this Solar Blaze. That means we have to go into white. Can we actually afford white? Hang on. What is our mana doing right now? I'm gonna ask actually 2 questions. What is our mana doing? And if we don't take this, what's the next best card? The next best card is probably Augur of Bolas. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably not playing 2 of these. 6 spells. Yeah, I'm gonna take Solar Blaze. It's really powerful. I know there are some like niche cases, but man, when it gets your opponent, it's just one of the best cards. Okay, ooh. Wow, a lot of good cards in this pack. Prison Realm, exile target creature or planeswalker. Gyre's Greeting is probably the best red spell. There's a Soren's Thirst here. Elite Guard Mage. Okay, we're gonna cut this. Probably not playing the Grazer. I don't know how I feel about the Ambush. I would like to not play the Visionary. I would like to not play this. And I would like to not play these. So that's what our deck looks like. We're barely even blue. So I don't think I can take Elite Guard Mage. I could take a Prison Realm, but that puts us even farther into white. It also lets you scry one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources currently. I'm going to take it. I think we're going to want to play Solar Blaze. So, you know, we're going to have to add white fixing anyway. So we might as well just take the card that is objectively just much better. Ooh. This is hard. So, Mana Geode really helps our mana. Narset just draws a bunch of cards. I mean, Narset's a good card. Probably not going to take it now. Like, oh, I didn't even see another Prison Realm. Oh, man, now it's even harder. Okay. I think it's now just between Prison Realm and Mana Geode. Really a tough pick. I think this card is good enough to take because we could even just completely remove blue from our deck to make white work. And I'm okay doing that. Well, dude! Rail's Outburst is like the best. I'm taking it. Okay. Oh, we got rewarded so hard. Give me that Fire Mind. Ooh. Alright, fully rewarded. No questions asked. The reason Death Sprout was fully rewarded is we're base green-black, so this can help find our blue splash. That's why. And Bonds of Flourishing can help with our mana, but we could also just take a Bulwark Giant. That's probably going to wheel. I'm going to take the Bonds. Just casting this on turn 2 to find like a whatever color mana you need, I think is real good. I don't really know how this deck wins the game. That's something to be discovered. I imagine it involves Ob Nixilis, but that's a little suspect. I don't want any of these. Band Together is like a fine removal spell, but I doubt we're gonna get there. Do I have the Strix? No. I guess I take the Sky Theater Strix. I could also just take a Crocodile if I really think we're gonna need a win condition, but I think right now my main win condition is Aid the Fallen, Spellkeeper Weird, plus Ob Nixilis. Because basically with these 3 cards, we can guarantee that he'll stay alive and just hurt them for 1 every turn during their upkeep, or draw step. So that seems kind of good. Now Augur of Bolas seems better. I don't know if I'm playing it, but it at least seems somewhat reasonable. I don't think I'm invading the city, but I'm not taking anything else, so. Sorin's Thirst. Dude, people keep passing good cards. Okay. So, how does this deck win? That's a good question. I don't think it needs to win. I think we just get our opponents to scoop out of shame from how good our deck is. We need to make some cuts. Maybe, you know, we could just beat down with these guys. I'm gonna cut the Snare Spinner, I think. We have a lot of good ways to kill flyers. Actually, we have plenty of ways to win the game. Who am I kidding? Our sideboard. What do we have in our sideboard? Spark Reaper. Don't really want to be sacrificing stuff. Nope. Just any way to like shuffle our graveyard back in would be good. Teferi's Time Twist can rebuy an Ob Nixilis, but it's really bad with basically everything else we have. Group creatures separately. And I want to basically just look at instants and sorcery spells. 6, 79, 10. So Augur of Bolas we're going to cast, and 1 in 4 cards. And he only looks at the top 3. I don't love that. I really think I do. Well, I need to add 1 card because this is a land, and I don't really care about that. I really think I probably do need to like put 1 card in that like guarantees I win. Time Twist? What do I Time Twist here? Really not much. Maybe Ashiok's Skulker is like a way that we win this game. We can just give it unblockable, kill everything they have. Even if they have blockers, this can get through. Or Thunder Drake. We do have a lot of 2-drops. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep Thunder Drake in, I think. Let's go Gateway Plaza. So as far as mana goes, we're kind of like a pretty even split, but we have a lot of black requirements. So it's like black, green, red, and then I think white can be much, much later. And blue can be like 1 island or something. 1 there. As far as green goes, we want Bonds, Crawl Stinger, and Centaur Nurturer. Those are all single green. Right now we have 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources. So that actually seems like enough black. Maybe something like this. So 9 black sources, 1, 2, 3, or no, is it 10? No, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources plus, I guess, 6, 7, 8, if those count as white sources. Red sources, early we have 5. Mana Geode puts that up to 6. And then green we have 4, 5, 6. What if I just cut Island? We'll have 1. No, I have to keep Island because of Death Sprout. Maybe I can't play Thunder Drake because it's blue. And we just play something like a Wandering Crocodile as like our main win con. Because no, Thunder Drake's gotta be in because it survives the Solar Blaze. Yeah, that's actually a perfect reason to keep that card around. Yeah, the blue's fine. 1, 2. Maybe I can cut A planes to add a green because our forests unlock other things. Like Bonds of Flourishing helps us find other mana. Leyland Prowler helps us cast stuff. This helps us cast stuff, and this helps us cast stuff. Alright, I'm on board with that. Here's the deck. See you guys round 1. Well, this hand's a bit perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Again, I think this is another deck that wants to be on the draw because, wow, look at that. That's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Doesn't really matter what I lead on. Anyway, we're trying to 1-for-1 our opponents a lot with like all these burn spells. So we need to be ahead on cards, and we have actually very few ways to gain card advantage in this deck right now. Okay. And so flooding is a real possibility. In fact, we maybe should have played 16 land, but we have a couple ways to recoup card advantage, but they're all in like one spell. Arlen's Wolf. Okay. We go Mountain Leyland Prowler. Hope it doesn't die. Opponent's got all the manas too. Okay, good. They do not have a removal spell for the Prowler. That's good for us. That's not so good for us. Like a wizard. What happens if I just attack Cosmina with the Leyline Prowler? That's probably a bad idea. Let's just play Herald. This turn, because the Prowler can block all these 2/2s, and Herald can now block the 3/2. Opponent has it figured out. I don't like this. I don't like playing opponents who know the secrets. Oh, maybe they don't know the secrets. Like, if your game plan is to just jam a Skulker, that's okay. I'm really have 4 and then 2. No, we'll still be fine. I'm just gonna play the Thunder Drake out now and play this Plains. Just so they know that we hit all the basics on perfect succession here. And also, now Thunder Drake can kill Kazmina, because that... Oh, okay. Well, we're going to kill that, because that's a little bit problematic. Firemind Vessel. 1, 2... We play Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So, we can tap out of everything and kill that, or we can just play Firemind Vessel. I guess I don't even need that card, do I? I have all the mana I need. Because taking another hit for 4 is pretty bad. I think I'm just going to play Crawl Stinger and pass. And then next turn we can Spark Harvest the Ashiok Skulker and still keep up the Leyline Prowler. Because, yeah, if they spend 4 mana to make this unblockable, sure. Oh, okay. That's a lot of wolves. We may have found our match. So, cast, kill this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're 3/3 wolves? No! They should have played that after activating Arlen, but it doesn't matter. Alright, Solar Blaze would completely open the board. Actually, yeah, we're going to play towards that now. Yeah, they should have had another 4/4 wolf. Okay, we actually have a card to draw that will win the game for us. We block here. Trading off here is good. Leyline Prowler is kind of holding back all these 2/2s. Because if we block like this right now, we're just going to have a 2/2 left. But I think we're going to have just a 2/2, and they're going to have... what happens if we don't block now? We fall to 8, and then next turn they swing and do basically the same thing. Okay. Yeah, this seems better. Alright, we need Solar Blaze or whatever that card is. Swamp. Fire Mine Vessel. Gateway Plaza. Go. I think we can survive one more turn. I just want as much mana as possible so we can, like, get a card draw spell. No! That's exactly lethal, isn't it? That's 7 plus 6 is exactly 13. Do I look at the top card? I think I'll look at the top card. Opponent's deck is probably a lot better than ours. Top card was... Huh? Wouldn't have done it. Okay. Oh, I guess Augur could have found it. So, their deck is awesome. And we're just going to have to get a little lucky here. Going first. Solar Blaze, but no planes. I should have gone second. I think... Let's get exile planeswalkers, right? I think I keep this. All of our good mana fixing is green or green-black. And we have some of the cards we need to actually win this matchup. We have planes now. Right, so Flourish, or Bond of Flourishing. The more I see this card played, the better I think it is. It tutors, it gains life. Paradise Druid. Yeah, that's a good card. We cannot cast Augur of Bolas, but that's okay. We're gonna try and set it up so we can just destroy their board with Solar Blaze. Death Sprout, okay. Play that. No plays. We're gonna take a lot of damage in the process of doing this. Maybe they don't even attack with Paradise Druid. Hey, there we go. Another swamp. So now we can cast Death Sprout. I don't really feel the need. And I think we just let Kasmina stay around. But it looks like a lot of their deck is weak to this card in particular. Oh goodness. Bounce Kasmina. Yeah. That's not a bad play. I kind of want to Death Sprout this Rescuer Sphinx. That way we can get blue. And then we can like Augur of Bolas into stuff. Or we could play a Thunder Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We're going to Augur of Bolas this turn. And then next turn we're going to play Thunder Drake into Solar Blaze. That's going to be a good sequence. Spark Harvest is good. Yeah, I actually like that sequence a lot. And who knows, they might play Arlen Court instead. Because now they like need to commit quite a bit more to the board. Yeah. Keep going. They attack for 2. I block 1. Ooh. This is somewhat interesting. So I can wipe their board now and put Kasmina down to 1 and play a Thunder Drake. That seems way too good to pass up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, damage equal to its power. So neither of my guys die. That seems too good to be true. Do that, do that. Heck you. Go. And we have removal for 2 planeswalkers. If they want to make a 2/2, they have to kill Kasmina. Just like that, we back in this one. Okay, opponent getting rid of Kasmina to probably find answers to what's going on here. But honestly, dealing with a 3/4 in blue-red, yeah, that card's going down. So I could Ob Nixilis then. 5. Kind of want to play 2 turns, 2 spells this turn. Yeah, we're gonna Ob Nixilis, Prison Realm, the Worm. Exile this one. That definitely on top. Swing for 4. I'm not even gonna use Ob Nixilis. I don't really feel the need. And we still have Spark Harvest to kill any planeswalkers they might play. And between Ob Nixilis and Thunder Drake, we're actually clocking them pretty fast. Now remember, if Ob Nixilis dies, winning the game becomes very hard. Okay. I feel like... Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. Chandra's Pyrohelix, so we knew we were drawing that. I can deal with everything they have, but I kind of want to kill my own Augur of Bolas. Oh, that's good. So I could just play Crawl Stinger. 1, 2, 3. No, I need that red. I don't need this plains. So you play Crawl Stinger and Rail's Outburst, but if they kill the Stinger, that's pretty bad. They do have Jaya. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's go with Spark Harvest. Alright, I guess we kind of have to here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Spark Harvest that, and we have Rail's Outburst plus the Pyrohelix to do other stuff. Pyrohelix this. Sweet. One is down to 2 cards. We can kill that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rail's Outburst that. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, Aid the Fallen can get back. Not much. But I'm going to play the Stinger, Forest, go. I kind of want Ob Nixilis to die now. Jack Skulker. Oh man, we can do this. I think I attack for 2 here. Kill my own stinger here to draw cards. It's a lot of things. A mountain and pass. And then we hope that they kill Obnixilis so that we can get it back with Aid the Fallen. Hey, we're pretty good at this here game. Bond of Flourishing. Do that. Herald of the... Ooh, I like that. Problem is we kind of have to make them draw now with the Obnixilis. So let's Aid the Fallen both. Thunderdrake and Obnixilis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Thunderdrake. Play... Oh no, that's not our second spell. I guess I wait till next turn to make this bigger. That would be our 3rd spell. And we're still drawing towards the weird to commence the full loop of Aid the Fallen plus Obnixilis. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I don't really want to let them draw. I kind of want Obnixilis my own Herald. Then my Obnixilis dies. So play the Vessel. 4, 5. Cast Obnixilis. This gets bigger. I'm gonna attack and then kill the thing. They fall to 8. Or I could just not do that, because that gives them answers and just play Herald. I kind of like doing that actually. No activate. They can attack Obnixilis down, but then they don't get cards. And if they swing, then they're dead. Yeah, that's way better. Sweet. Okay. So this deck can win games. That has been established. Running it back. Okay, we're on the draw. We need to hit a forest, but we have a lot of green sources in our deck. I think this is a keep. Because we can also draw red and other stuff too. Herald. Okay, I mean that's castable at least. Again, our opponent is not going to kill us super quickly. I like that Naked New Horizons. Ooh, what a good draw. So, what are we putting on top? Here's the decision. Do we need a forest now? It's probably too risky not to in case they cited in some like artifact removal, which would be good against our deck. 4-scale Crocodile. Alright, so we're gonna go forest. I guess I just play a Herald. And if they want to kill that, they can. This card is so good. And then if they do kill it, we could just play Aid the Fallen and get it right back. Ashiok's Skulker. Sure. Ooh. Cannot currently cast that, but I'm pretty close. Let's go Bond of Flourishing first. Okay, I guess I'm getting that. No, I lost all my goods. And because I may want to trade, I'm going to play the Crawl Stinger before the Leyline Prowler. That way I have 2 things that can block the Crocodile. And again, they're spending 4 mana a turn to deal me 3. That's not the worst. Oh. Uh-oh. What is going on here? Alright. That's a good play. That's 7. I don't even know what that is. We're definitely going to Chandra's Pyrohelix down the rail. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Well, I'm glad I played the Stinger. Take 10, I guess. Oh, they're just letting the rail die. Okay. Attack you. Got a rail down. Now we can go Leyline Prowler. They have 1 card in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really want to cast Aid the Fallen this turn, but I also feel like I need more max value. But my hand's so good. I'm going to Aid the Fallen now for just this Death Toucher. Maybe I should have switched the order. Bonds of Flourishing. Please don't find anything too good. Okay, we can beat a Thunderdrake. Oh, they're doing that? Sure. Okay. I'm good with this. Only taking 3. So, 1, 2, 3. I can play the Stinger and still hold up Chandra's Pyrohelix for the Thunderdrake, which is good for us. And then we can Obnixilis the Ashiok Skulker, maybe? There's Thunderdrake. Guild Globe. So now we kill this. 2, blue, red. Ooh. So Solar Blaze kind of kills everything. And it doesn't even kill their Skulker. Maybe I don't want that. Because we have all these Death Touchers to deal with the Crocodile. Okay, I'll take the Triumph. Okay, so now we know our board wipe is at the bottom of our deck. So we don't really have to play around it. And Mountain was right on time. I kind of want to attack with this so I can gain a little life. Because I feel like them trading away Skulker is good for us. But then if we lose a single Death Toucher, we're just dead to the Crocodile. Actually, not really. I'm attacking. Now we can or play this Herald. And we have up either one of these two. Because basically this hitting them offsets this hitting us in a very profitable way. Whereas giving them cards is just bad. Okay. Not too worrisome. Yep. Big 3. Okay, Spark Harvest is pretty nice. Spark Harvest the Skulker. I have so many options right now. Cast this, kill the Ashiok Skulker, leave them with just a Bloom Hulk. Yeah. And swing with a 2/2? No. That seems bad. Alright, what do we got, deck? Double block here. If I just block like this and then Pyro Helix it, I kind of like that. Pyro Helix this. Hey. Okay. Now I can start swinging with Leyline Prowler. Maybe they trade. Not so bad. I think we're gonna go Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think all of our blue instants are used, so I'm gonna play Obnixilis here. And kill our own Herald. So now they start taking damage. We still have chump blockers if they kill our Cruel Stinger. Okay, Wolf is fine. Oh man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thunder Drake. Soren's Thirst the Wolf. And swing with the Leyline Prowler. Pass. Oh, I guess I play landed pass. We're keeping this in hand. Wow, we are really grinding this out right now. This looks like okay. We can kill the Primordial Worm. But I really don't want to give them cards. That seems pretty bad. I kind of want to just kill this zombie. We'll draw 2. Okay, we can play the Augur to try and find something. Oh, those are all good. Okay. Definitely this on the bottom, then this, then this. No second spell for the Thunder Drake. Play the Plaza. Play 1. Guess I swing like this. Threaten them for 5. Okay. They definitely block here, yeah. But they're taking a lot of damage. And Augur can chump the Crocodile. Rescuer Sphinx. Getting back Guild Globe? What? That's pretty sick. I'm saving Chandra's Triumph to kill the Sphinx on our turn. Just in case we have another spell. Paradise Druid doesn't do anything. Swamp. Nope. Well, unfortunately, I think we do have to kill this now. Swing for 3 in the air. They fall to 6. They're at 5 next turn. I put them to 2. That buys them a decent amount of time. Oh, that actually doesn't do anything. 4. Thunder Drake. Let's see, they fall to 5. And then, how does this math work out? With Thunder Drake right now, they fall to 5 life on their turn. Then I untap, I hit them down to 3. And then Ob puts them to 1. So Prison Realm doesn't actually increase the clock. Okay. So I'd rather use this to... We won the match! Woo! Yeah, of course you had lands in hand. You drew like your whole deck. Actually, wait, they have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's actually about what you would expect for 24. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I've drawn less lands, but we scryed a bunch. Anyway. We won. See you guys next round. Alright. Hello, welcome to round 2. Yes, we just played very grueling round 1. We're gonna go first. Oh, I was supposed to go on the draw. That's my first instinct is to go first. So this hand is definitely not keepable. This hand is super keepable though. The London Mulligan really benefits this strategy, so if they re-implement it on MTGO, that'll be pretty nice. Because we could just put back Aid the Fallen right now, because I don't want that. Having that on the bottom of my deck is kind of exactly what I want. Unfortunately, I actually have to keep that land on top, because I need to guarantee turn 3 mana geode. Although we can kind of, I don't know, we have infinite jump blockers, I guess, for whatever that's worth. When it plays Swamp and passes turn, we're going to draw the land we put on top. Okay, Swamp go. I'm going to go Swamp pass, I think. Oh no, they're taking their sweet time with it though. You don't see it because it's edited out, but they're making some major pauses. Just watch the time at the top. Okay, mana geode. Boom. Resolves. Maybe we'll get to scry eventually, you never know. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Ooh. We can actually cast that. Let's put that on top. I'm down to play that next turn. And that can grab an island, I suppose, so that we can play this even if Mana Geode dies. And then I think the game plan is, if they play no creatures, play a Herald. If they play creatures, probably just kill it, get an island, and then play Spellkeeper Weird to get it back. Something like that. Opponent plays a mountain. Hey, they cast a spell. Alright. So, I don't really want to kill that, but I do want to ramp my mana. And we can already get back the spell with the Spellkeeper Weird anyway, so I think I do just kill that. Yeah. Not the best use of our mana, but that's okay. Getting island. Go. They don't even know how many colors we are. That's the secret. Mizzium Tank. Ever cast a non-creature spell? Well, that would have been a good thing to kill. So it's going to be a 4-3. At least attack is one. We can actually Domri's Ambush, but that happens all at once. So right now we're going to play the Herald. I realized Domri's Ambush is actually pretty good in this deck because of how many Death Touchers we have. And like the Death Touch Lifelinker with Domri's Ambush is so good. But yeah, I think our game plan is just to ambush. Never mind. Yeah, because this is a sorcery, so we can't ambush the tank. Good to know. Hey, they don't have creature spells or non-creature spells. It's a bit interesting. Alright, I'll hit for 2. I don't know what could be in their hand, but alright, swing for 2. And then follow it up with, I think, just another Herald. I don't see any reason not to just keep putting these down. They block the Mizzium Tank pretty well, and they're just good value. Pretty good against black-red, unless they have the Obnyx's Cruelty, but if they're using the removal on that and not exiling the Spellkeeper Weird, I think I'm pretty happy. Although I haven't decided, I think in this matchup, our win condition is going to be the clock. So we don't actually need a real way to win if our opponent's going to play that slow. And we won the match! At least I didn't have to wait for that long. It only took like 8 minutes of them timing out. They probably just had bad internet or something. So see you guys round 3, I guess. Alright, round 3, let's hope for a real series of matches here. We're on the draw, which is awesome for us, and this hand is amazing. Basically because we have all the mana. It's kind of a great feeling, like every time I have a hand with any source that taps for mana of any color, I know I'm going to have a good match because I can play all my spells. Yep. Go ahead. Turn 3. Actually, don't have any plays turn 3. What? Opponent, you can't have all the things too. Go with Forest, I guess. It's okay though. We're already up 2 cards because they mulliganed. I guess I should see how they scried. Put it on top. Okay. Opponent's still hitting all their land drops. I am going to play the Firemind Vessel to play around any type of removal they might have. Tybalt. You know, I considered playing a creature. Oh, we can't gain life? That's rude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play the Herald. And a mountain. Go. Tybalt's gonna take some work to get through. Guild Glove. Oh, opponent figured out the secrets too. Everyone knows. It's okay. I'm pretty happy in a world where everyone has 5 colors. That's I think that's where I shine at Magic. Everyone has 5 colors and is doing dumb stuff. Chandra's Triumph. Okay, that's pretty nice. Do I even want to trade with the Devil? I'm just gonna attack them. They might trade 3 for 2. Okay, trade that for Devil, and then we have a 2/2, which can trade for the other Devil. Make it 2/2. We don't gain the life, but that's okay. Go ahead. I don't like opponent having 4 cards in hand. They could easily have like Nicol Bolas or Niv Mizzet or something. In fact, I think I want to keep a land in hand to play around discard. Because there's a lot of things they could have that would make me discard. 6 mana. Wow, was this actually Niv Mizzet? Kaya. Okay. I don't mind Kaya so much. I don't have that many creatures for them to exile. I think basically the way to play this is just kill their threats. We could Chandra's Triumph this devil, and then we can kill or get Kaya down to 2. That seems actually kind of good. Yeah. Then we get to keep our zombie in play, and then we can attack Tybalt too. Yep. Attack Kaya. And again, keeping lands in hand just to play against discard, because that is how we lose this matchup. Jaya's Greeting, yep. How did they scry? To the top. Stop doing that! Hey! Look how smart I am! We're gonna discard this mountain. Spellkeeper weird. Yeah. As much as I hate doing this, I don't think I can let that guy hang out here. Exile you, scry 1. Mountain goes to the bottom. Exile that. And I will play a Spellkeeper weird. Still keeping 1 land in hand in case for some reason they have exile for my prison realm. Wow, I am playing this game so well. Yeah, discard the swamp. I've never had something work out so well before. Well, now we can do this, and that's pretty good. Blue, red, green, green. And then we can get it back with Spellkeeper weird. Herald of the Dread Horde. I'll take that. And I'll play that. I actually kind of want to attack Tybalt. Maybe Kaya, because that way a single proliferate doesn't get us. And the life gain I don't think matters. Yeah, I'm going to attack Kaya for 1. I don't know. It just seems pretty likely that their deck plays some type of proliferate stuff. Bark double. Okay. Goodbye. She's at 5, so they actually cannot activate her twice. That's good. I don't really want to prison realm this Kaya. We could Spellkeeper weird, get Rail's Outburst, and then kill the Kaya. Nah, I think we're okay here. Prison realm also gives us a scry. That is pretty important. And they already knew about this, so that doesn't matter too much. Oh, exile this one. Where's Bolas? I'll put on top. I don't mind that. As long as he doesn't whiff. So now let's kill the Kaya. Uh-oh. They let it die. Still gonna hold the planes in hand for the same reason. I don't know. Maybe they like revive both these planeswalkers or something. Hey, opponent has Solar Blaze. Maybe they side that out. Given that, this is the straight up mirror match. Okay. And I'm not gonna be killing anything. Honor of the God Pharaoh. Well, I think decking is our win condition. We both have Bolas's too. Yep, take 1. Play Bolas. Ooh, Aid the Fallen or Spark Harvest. Kind of like Aid the Fallen because we have a Spellkeeper weird. Yeah. This, then the Drake. And pass turn. Now we basically get 2 copies of Rail's Outburst. And yeah, I can get back Rail's Outburst and cast it this turn if need be. I probably don't need to, but they play something super scary. Discard Island, draw 2, they get a 2/2. So I think I need to play really quick in this matchup. So I can win on time. Sky Theater Strix. Sure. I think I'm gonna do this just to cycle it, get Rail's Outburst going. Because this will hit me for quite a bit of damage over time. Blue red, kill that. Try and find some kind of threat. Sure. Mana Geode. You can scry. I'll put that on top. Let's go Plains. Aid the Fallen. Getting back Spellkeeper weird, and then recast Spellkeeper weird. Blue white there, sure. Still having Sword's Thirst up. We will not gain the life off of it because of Tybalt, but we're at 18, so that's not super scary. Please be a creature, not a planeswalker. Their deck might be better than mine. I don't like that. Casualties of War. Oh my god. That is the best Casualties of War I've ever seen in my whole life. Okay. That... it's like vomit inducing. right? You did a good thing there, opponent. Now we lost our Aid the Fallen loop. So that's kind of bad. Let's play Bond of Flourishing. Crawl Stinger. I think I want Ambush and then the Pyro Helix. And we can play the Stinger here. Fortunately, Augur blocks the Tybalt tokens. And we killed their Kaya, so they can't get that back. What? Creature card, CMC 5. Please tell me they have Niv. If they have Niv Mizzet, this is... Oh, they have Niv Mizzet! Oh! We get to see the top 10 cards. Aid the Fallen. They have Finale of Eternity, Finale of Devastation, and Niv Mizzet? What? Oh my god. But I think we can actually win this still. Like, we could just run them out of threats. I think that's my game plan. And we're gonna grab an island. Oh, right, there's no islands in my deck. Alright, Slump it is. Still playing around discard. When it doesn't have good attacks, they get 3 activations off this Tybalt. They got every single mode on Casualties of War. That's disgusting. But again, I think we can deck our opponent with Ob Nixilis. Dovin? Sure. Plus on Augur, and then they can attack. I'll take it. I have a lot of ways to deal with small creatures. It's a good one. Play the Predator, or the Prowler. Go. I don't want to time out, and I don't want to deck. Those are my 2 sort of requirements here. I think I can beat the opponent's deck. I saw basically every card they're going to draw. Aid the Fallen is scary, but I basically have to hope they don't draw that soon. They didn't even activate Dovin? Okay. Go. Yeah, Aid the Fallen is scary. I wish I had Ashiok to exile. I can't get over this card. That's so gross. Yep. Sweet. And then we can save Prison Realm. I think we might have this one locked up. I don't know. I would wager that I have a lot more experience playing dirtily 0 win condition Magic than my opponent. Yeah, like none of these things do anything. And I think I have a good sideboard for this matchup too. Okay, I have enough lands in hand now that I could just wait out. They think they're going to deck after me, I imagine. But that's actually not true, because I can just Ob Nixilis their creature. If they draw the Fallen this turn, that'd be rough. Getting back Kaya and Niv Mizzet. Niv Mizzet has no hits, and I can see the last cards of their deck. Kaya is a problem, though. Yeah, that's an issue. Yep. Ah. Oh, no, they didn't tap wrong. Okay, Niv Mizzet. Show me the top 7. So I can see their whole deck now. Oh, God, I forgot to go through this. All damage that would deal. Yep. Guess I have to Thirst. I know they're not going to play anything scarier than this 2/2. Oh, one more. Block here. I kind of like having the Cruel Stinger. Now we can... Oh, that's good. Okay, blue. 1, 3, 4. Play Thunder Drake. Play Prison Realm. Make that bigger. Exile Niv Mizzet. Put you on top. Play a Swamp. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was kind of a mistake. What are they targeting? Yeah. I should have attacked with the Crawl Stinger, I think, at Kaya. Well, 1/5 lifelink? I really wish I knew. I think Spellkeeper Weird is in their library somewhere. I'm gonna hold off on playing Ob Nixilis. And there's only discard 2 in this format, I believe. I basically don't want them to know what's happening. Charity Extractor. Oh, Finale of Eternity's in their deck. Okay. I can't let them draw that. Their deck's insane. Chandra's Pyro Helix. That's a good card. Okay. Finality of Eternity needs to be one of the last 2. No, they got it right now. No! Return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Actually, that's not that many. Okay, so these are dead. Please make it a Kaya. Don't make it a creature. I don't know what they got. Oh, Tybalt. Ugh, that's rough. Four cards left. Okay, this is gonna kill these 2. And I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. 6, 7. Okay. I might be dead next turn. That was... I guess they had like a pretty good chance to draw that before the last 2 cards in their library. We drew a mountain, so I can kill this and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and die exactly. And I am, I guess, 2 turns away from killing them. Okay, I'm gonna concede. No real reason to show them anything. And we're gonna sideboard for this matchup. So, demolish. I don't have many sideboarding options for this. I feel like Time Twist is good against all of their Kaya nonsense. Return to nature, artifact enchantment, or exile from a graveyard. I do really want to get rid of their graveyard because they have so many ways to bring back. How did they get it back the first time? The Niv Mizzet? They tutored it up with Finale, and then, oh, they got it back with Aid the Fallen or whatever. I feel like I actually need this. We're just going to outlast them. That's how we're going to do it. And all the rest of our cards are pretty good against them, I think. I'm really wary about these Prison Realms, but I kind of have to. And I think in these matchups, it's going to go so long you can actually cut lands. And I'm going to cut mountains because we don't need the red sources early. And I'm going to draw first. Alright, we're going to keep. They kept 7, but they thought about it for a long time. Probably because their mana is a little not the greatest. Okay. Man, we were so close to winning that game. I don't really know how we beat double finale Niv Mizzet .deck, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do our best. Yep. Go ahead. New Horizons. Yeah, that works. I want to see a land here. Alright, I want to see Leyline Prowler not die. When it's tapping mana for... Ooh, they discarded Aid the Fallen? Okay. Their hand must be pretty bad then. Bonds of Flourishing. I believe it is just better to get down a Centaur Nurturer. You can make sure we gain the life. And it's kind of like hitting a land drop anyway. And this also pressures, like, if they play a Planeswalker, we can now start attacking it. Augur, sure. Jaya's Greeting. Okay, so they can do 3, so they can kill the Prowler. But they don't have the red. Bounce that. Alright, let's hit a land, please. Oh, that's not a land. We have no way to punish the Jaya's Greeting. Alright, let's just get the Nurture down. Does gain us life again. We're both missing land drops, though. So I imagine they shoot down the 2-3. Yep. I wonder if I should bring in Demolish. If they're playing New Horizons, Demolish on the land they hit is, like, pretty good. Scry to the bottom. It's kind of unreal. Let's Bonds for a land now. Or, actually, let's just play a Thunder Drake. Go. Next turn we can Bonds for a land and then Thirst down the zombie. Dovin. Okay. And lock him down for a bit. Wow. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it costs 3. Brutal. Dovin's good in this spot. I guess we're taking the plains. I want this and then the vessel, I suppose. Oh, turn off auto yields because I want to play the augur. Yeah, I wanted to double trigger this. Come on, spell. No, and Obnixilis is on the bottom. Ah. Okay, there goes our win condition. Can you imagine if Ob was just in play this whole game? Yep, prevent that. Tybalt. There goes our Sorin's Thirst life. We have like really good blockers against all of this. There's our mountain. I kind of want to Rails Outburst the Dovin, but that's only like temporary. What happens if I Sorin's Thirst the zombie and swing out? Then they may... I guess that doesn't do a whole lot. Basically, this comes down to how do I want to manage my mana and do I care about the Planeswalkers in play? And I think the answer is I really don't care. Like, I'm fine with whatever they're doing. My hand's amazing, and I'd rather have insulation against other threats they might present. Yep, they get a devil. So we need to keep playing fast. I'm going to keep stressing that. Speed is how we win this. Post combat. So I think now I will Sorin's Thirst the zombie. Just to make sure mana is used. Herald. Okay, I like the Herald. 4, play Herald. Opponent has 6 cards in hand? What could they possibly have that they're not casting? Go. That one's gonna be down to 2, or down to 1. Looks like Niv Mizzet to me. Yeah, it's okay. We can 10 cards. Jai's Greeting. Dovin's Veto. Okay, Daryl's on the bottom. The weird Jai's Greeting. And Random Charity Extractor. So, I don't really want to play this Prison Realm until after they play the Destroy All Creatures spell. What am I saying? The spell that like really got me. So we're gonna kill this. 4, 5, 6. No attacks. I imagine they kind of have to downtick Dovin now, don't they? Kaya? Ugh. This is a really tough matchup. Yep, exile that. Despout. Okay, so we are going to attack Kaya with these two. I guess we could do attack with all 3. Attack Kaya, attack Kaya, attack Kaya. Okay, that's good. We basically want to get her dead. And we're just going to finish off with the Triumph. Mass 2, 2. I think I need 3, but target that. Yeah, it costs 1 more. Okay. Kaya's down. They don't have Aid the Fallen in their deck anymore. And they're not going to be drawing Dovin's Veto for a while, but that's going to counter our Ob Nixilis. So, oh, I'm playing slow. Okay. Got to stop doing that. I can actually F6 through this turn because I have no possible effects. And on our turn, what do we do? Because they have the clone and then just a bunch of bad removal. Kind of feel like we Pyro Helix down. What? What is happening? Why is everyone conceding? Did they say anything? Why is this happening to me? I can't even see the chat. I don't. Your deck was way better than mine. Well, we got another 3-0. Everyone's scooping, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. See you guys next time, I guess.